Transfiguration on the cross, on the stake, what was happening for you emotionally?
The Transfiguration was an event that happened 3.5 years before I died. And what happened there was that I had 3 disciples with me, John, Peter and James, and those 3 came up to a mountain with me, and for the first time 2 spirits had entered the celestial sphere state. This was after I'd entered the celestial sphere state. Moses and Elisha had entered the celestial sphere state. And what the Transfiguration was about was to display to people on earth, but also to people in the spirit world, that this new spiritual condition was available to them, of divine love entering the soul to one with God. And so Moses and Elisha displayed as spirits what it was meant to be at one with God, and I displayed as a person on earth what it meant to be at one with God. Which is the reason why all of our bodies all brightened up, and we displayed our normal condition in that state. So when you're in a normal state spiritually, you detune your state to suit the surroundings. But once you're in a one-minute state with God, you can actually have all of the energy from God passing through you and actually show that to everyone around you as well. And I did that just to 3 of the disciples, but the 2 spirits, Moses and Elisha, did it to the spirit world, demonstrating that condition.
So when you were on the stake and people were looking at you, how it says in the Bible, that was happening then, and people
Yeah, it wasn't happening then. Okay. Yeah, no, that was from anybody looking at me on the stake would have just thought that I'm a normal person. Aside from, as Corny noticed, the amount of love that I was coming out of my feelings, they would have just felt me to be a normal person to look at, who was dying on a stake.
And what was happening for you emotionally? Like, did you still feel the connection and that this was evolving as it needed to?
Yeah. Yep. Well, when you're in a at one-minute condition, God's love doesn't leave you for any event, as long as you just keep staying open to your emotional condition. And so, yeah, the entire time I was on the stake, and the time I was tortured before then as well, I could maintain that connection with God.